Okay, we're going to open up the phone lines right now, and our first caller from Hyderabad is an IT professional called Rajesh. Rajesh, good evening.
Good evening, Arnav.
Yes, what's your question and who is it to?
I have a question for the Greenpeace team.
Yes, and the activists, basically. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just going to take a little. I'll be quick on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
In 2011 April, the so-called activists did come to an office in Hyderabad and took a signature from most of our team, the employees, and I signed a statement saying that I am willing to contribute to Greenpeace, and it was taken, the payment of 250 rupees was agreed by me for a year to be debited to my account. And you will not believe it. They have been sending the debit statements. There has been debits to my accounts for the last 4 years. Although the amount is not very big, but I just want to ask, what is the process that the Greenpeace follows on these processes?
Why are you laughing, Venkatesh?
I'm sure you had given your bank account.
What they do in Tirupati is torturing. This is called torturing by the slow motion.
No, please contact your bank.
This is what happens when you... what they do in Tirupati, they have done in slow motion. That's all. That's all I have to say. And see the glum faces on the activists. They have no answer to what they have done. This is something that they can never answer.
They don't know. This. Please, my friend, don't laugh. Venkateshji, don't laugh. Please.
This is a laughing matter. It is a laughing matter.
If you really don't like Greenpeace, don't give them money. They are not extorting you, please. We should have stopped this.
What do you mean?
Arnav,
this is insinuation.
What do you mean?
Can we answer that question?
Here is a caller. I have not made anything.
Exactly.
I have not said anything. The caller has said. The caller has said he is a public. Please respect the caller and the viewer of times now. Please respect the callers. Please respect the callers first. Please have the courage. No. Please, I will not allow this to go on. Arnav, this is not done. You cannot say something about a caller who has just cut off the line.
I don't. One second. A fact being put by someone tonight. Rajesh is still on the line.
I will further this up.
One second, Rajesh is still on the line.
I will further.
One second, Rajesh wants to say more. Kavita, you will answer, but after Rajesh. Yes, Rajesh, please continue.
Yeah.
Kavita, I'll come to you after Rajesh. Rajesh puts an interesting fact. So what's your question really, Rajesh?
I will tell you the further problems that I had. I went to the bank. I gave a stop payment. I said, please stop this because I had given it for 1 year. And you know what? They continue to present that. And they tell me that you have to go and call up the offices of, Greenpeace, tell them all your numbers, give them letters, write to them, and try to ensure that they stop it from their end. And I am getting blacklisted on my stop payments. Now this is the problem. I have a CIBIL rating issue.
It's interesting, Rajesh, you make a point, but it's still an individual case. Yes, Kavita.
Arnav, just 1 minute.
Kavita.
Arnav, yeah. See, number one, we don't want ridicule in this debate. We don't want ridicule and laughter.
Who's ridiculing you?
And let us respect
When I shout, you say I'm shouting. When I'm laughing, I'm laughing. You are saying I'm laughing. What is this? You have to keep. Please be clear whether I should laugh or I should shout. Neither you should allow me to shout or to laugh. You cannot say I should neither laugh nor shout. And you say you cannot be democratic. And you say you are democratic. What is this? What nonsense is this? See, you don't allow me to speak.
Our next caller is Kumar Amritam from Jaipur. Our next caller from Jaipur is Kumar Amritam. Kumar Amritam, please.
You is the one who has not been
Kumar Amritam, please. Next caller, Kumar Amritam.
Yeah.
From Jaipur.
Hi. Hi, Arnav.
If Venkatesh is silent, we will respond.
Why do you want to silence me? I will never be silent.
Okay, 1 second. There is a caller on the line. His name is Kumar Amritam.
I will not
He's an engineer from Jaipur and he's calling. Please respect the callers, please. Kumar Amritam from Jaipur.
Can I reply, Arnav?
Hello.
No, after Kumar Amritam. Kumar Amritam.
My question. Hello, Arnav. How are you?
Go ahead, Kumar.
Hello, Arnav.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
My question is to all panelists who are supporting Greenpeace is that today Greenpeace people went to English parliamentarian saying that they are standing by tribal rights. Tomorrow, if I think some injustice is done with Muslim or any minor communities, I went begging to Pak parliamentarians instead of Indian ones, will it be equally incorrect? Don't they have 10 or 12 Indian MPs to stand by their side?
Kavita will answer. Satyanath wants to answer that? Yes, Satyanath.
Yeah, I will answer
Mr.
that.
Caller, please understand where and why they're going. They're going to UK because it is a UK company that is violating the rights of the Adivasis, that is causing damage to the forest. The company is in the UK. They are not going to beg. They are going to complain against the British company that is rotting havoc in India.
You have no idea.
Get it now?
No,
you are wrong.
The company is in India. This company is in India. Company is a distinct legal entity. It is in India. It cannot be in America, it cannot be in London, the holding company can be there, but the company is in India, it operates, you go ahead with filing a complaint in the Green Tribunal of the Supreme Court or take it to the Parliament or to the media, don't take it to the Parliament.
This is not the only thing Priya and the Greenpeace were doing.
There is a locus standi that
they
you cannot ignore.
This is a multinational company.
So be it. But please read the Vodafone judgment, Supreme Court, which you say is the highest pillar or highest temple, said very clearly the multinationals can have operations everywhere. But if they are located in India, the Indian operation is distinct. He is distinct from its parent. Please listen to me. He is distinct from its parent. It is a separate legal entity.
The fact is, no, 1 second, 1 minute. Satyanath Sarangi, this is a gross misrepresentation of fact to an extent which I find shocking, because how can you say that this does not concern India? This Greenpeace is trying to take down. Greenpeace is trying to take down 40,000 megawatts of thermal projects in my country. 40,000 megawatts of thermal power projects in my country.
Because it is the constitutional duty of every citizen to protect the natural heritage of this country. That is what they are doing.
There are larger serious repercussions that cannot be ignored. Nobody is saying the issue of growth as well as maintaining the ecology is always a challenge for any government. The question is, the Modi Sarkar seems to be going on a tangential move towards growth and ignoring the social cost of development.
Exactly.
That is the whole debate all about.
Exactly.
Tell me.
And the place to debate is the Parliament, not the British Parliament.
Mr. Sarangi.
Please, Mr. Jha, take your party and let it discuss in the floor of the House, in the Lok Sabha, in the Rajya Sabha, but not in the House of Lords and House of Commons. That is the point. If you have a problem, with the Modi Sarkar, go to the Lok Sabha.
Mr. Sarangi, Mr. Sarangi, do you know the composition of the tribal in this country? Mr. Sarangi, do you know the composition of the tribal in this country?
I know.
What percentage are there in Chhattisgarh? What percentage are there in Jharkhand? What percentage there are in Northeast?
Is the freedom.
By the way, the Minister of the State from Home is also a tribal. By the way, the Chief Election Commissioner is also a tribal. By the way, Mr. Longda was also a tribal. Mr. Sangma was also a tribal. By the way, there are so many parliamentarians and chief ministers. You think they don't have any brains, and you Greenpeace activists have all the bleeding heart and all the brains? What sort of logic is this?
So you decide what is in the interest of the nation or not. Do you decide?
You tell me the composition of the tribal. Why not? You don't know your subject. You tell me what is the percentage of tribal in Jharkhand. The interest of the nation. I'll stop coming on TV debates if you tell me what is the percentage of tribal in Jharkhand. Come on, tell me now.
Mr. Singh.
Do you know your subject? What tribal you are talking about?
I have
If you tell me the composition of tribal in this country, I swear I'll stop coming on debates.
I have to stop laughing because I start laughing when I look at your face. The point is not that. The point is protecting
you know what you look like. You know, I don't want to make any personal comments, but look your demeanor in the mirror. You don't have to laugh
at me. What I'm talking about is
I'm only telling you that please tell me what is the composition of tribals in this country and which state. Since you are espousing their cause, and I said I will stop coming on television, Mr. Sarangi.
What?
Otherwise, if you cannot say, then you are a fraud.
The point that I'm trying to say is, will you decide what is in the interest or not? Is saving 500,000 trees from
British Parliament
not protecting national interest?
British
500,000 trees saving national interest?
Mr. Sarangi will
selling out
Sudhanshu Trivedi is
selling out the Bhopal people to a company like Dow Chemical. Is it in the national interest?
Well, I want you want to tell me about national interest, Mr. Sarangi. Is Greenpeace upholding? Mr. Sarangi, listen. Is Greenpeace upholding the sovereignty and integrity of India when, as per my sources, they are flying in foreign experts for protest creation, foreigners for cyber operations, foreigners for trade unionism, foreigners for funding operations with an intent to fuel protests in my country?
Arnab, answer one question. In 2005, when CNN was launched, why did you have experts from Reuters? Why did you have international experts? Weren't there enough experts in the country? What were international foreign experts doing in the launching of Times?
No, Arnab, explain that. Made you laugh. For the first time I have seen
Arnab, explain that. Explain. Instead of laughing, explain. What were those international experts doing in the launching of Times now? Weren't there any national interest? Your hyper, super nationalist
All right. I think you lost the argument. Sudhanshu Trivedi, because
their visas are cancelled.
Sudhanshu Trivedi is coming into the debate. I don't consider that worth responding to. Sudhanshu Trivedi, please.
RGP still paying your salary.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, please, and Kavita Srivastava after that. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
And tell us, is RGPV paying your salary?
Another examples which you have given, all those persons who came here on the pretext of tourist or business visa and found in those activities which you are mentioning, all were blacklisted, they were deported back. And still, they are claiming that they are working for the interest of the country, they are operating from there, from behind the scene, and they are saying that they are working from the interest of the country. I would like to quote one thing.
They are saving 500,000
it is like our former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, despite having severe differences with the then government on Kashmir, when he went to Geneva, he took the side of the government of National
Absolutely.
Government.
Don't disgrace your country on foreign soil. Kavita Srivastava will respond. Kavita Srivastava, please.
Going there and doing mischief to undermine India's authority and sovereignty.
Yeah.
Kavita Srivastava, please.
Arnab, I think, Arnab, that we have the present government is a paranoid government. It fears activists who are working in very small ways. I hold no brief for Greenpeace. I've only come to defend the right to dissent. I've come to defend our constitutional, which gives us, without any barriers, to go and speak where we want.
Wrong.
If
you are wrong.
globalization is happening,
there is no unfettered freedom in the constitution.
You are here to write to defend, and I just want to know what is your duty on the state of India and for the nation of India.
There is no unfettered freedom. Freedom without reasonable restrictions is no freedom. Freedom without reasonable restrictions is no freedom. What are you talking? Don't talk all these things. No, you are going off the track. Please understand. Please understand. There is no unfettered freedom in the Constitution. Absolute freedom does not exist. In no country it can exist. It is only in Jungle Raj it can exist. And also, if you read the Maneka Gandhi judgment, there are very clear fetters. Please. No, I will not silence. You cannot go away with bluster. Please understand, you cannot go wrong on facts. You can have your own opinion.
the Modi government brought out a report.
No, you can have problem with
the basic problem is
this party.
the
you cannot have problem with Indian government. You can have problem with the BJP government. You cannot have problem with Indian government.
With their own view,
how can you say it is paranoid?
of the society, and they consider
why should it not be paranoid?
Only
Why should it not be
paranoid?
We have been put into foreign rules by
Please,
or it is the country
don't crush
with these type of ideologies have ruled. They have ruined the poor people's life.
Don't crush dissent in the studio. Don't crush dissent in the studio. I want to be heard.
Kavita Srivastav, continue.
Don't crush dissent. Why are we shouted at? Why are we being shouted
because
at? We want to share. We want to state that you cannot call all NGOs that they are anti-national. This is the most ridiculous proposition
but tell me,
on a TV show.
Ms. Srivastav,
to call us anti-national.
Ms. Srivastav, my last question tonight is that the Istanbul paper from the Istanbul conference sourced all its India
That's
data.
A debate paper.
One minute.
Paper.
Sourced all its India data from an America-based charity called Cold Swarm. One second, called Cold Swarm, which hosts a detailed map of all 542 Indian thermal power plants, including all 4,000 megawatt ultra mega power projects on its website. Cold Swarm indicates that of the 39 Indian thermal power plants currently affected by grassroots agitations, 45% was the success rate, words they use, for stalling such projects. What does this prove? That these so-called people-centric agitations, which are being supported with foreign finance, foreign funding and foreign support and foreign individuals and foreign citizens, they help stall a thermal power project in India. That was the primary theme of the Istanbul conference. I am putting the facts to you. I am telling you, in 2012, Mr. Mayuresh, relax. Mayuresh, in 2012, tell me, Mayuresh, one second, Madhuresh, listen to me. Tell me, okay, Madhuresh, tell me, आपको सवाल है मेरा कि 999 proposed thermal power projects were there in the world, 455 were in India. And is it true that NTPC was ranked first with 47 projects? And there was a whole study done on how these agitations can stop thermal power projects from taking off. This was the subject of the Istanbul conference. What kind of conspiracy is this in the name of environmentalism?
They were getting foreign people.
These are facts. These are facts.
Can't challenge these. There is nothing wrong.
How can a government allow a foreign fund coming?
Now I want to also ask you.
In Chhattisgarh.
Yeah. We don't mind dissent.
So I'm saying we don't need the world to teach us how to protest.
These guys are...
We don't need FDI in this. Don't blame everything on the foreign nationals, foreign thing.
These guys are not nationalists. These guys have only one agenda.
Okay, you are the best because Venkatesh, the nation is the signing authority. To you, happy Mr. Venkatesh?
It's time to stop branding and labeling.
He's the registrar.
Okay, our last caller tonight is Shashank.
I hope that makes you happy.
Our last caller is Shashank from Chennai. Shashank, good evening. Last caller tonight on this program.
Good evening.
Shashank from... Yes, Shashank, let's listen to the caller. Let's listen to the caller from Chennai. Shashank, go ahead.
Yeah, my question is to the activist that Greenpeace was involved in speculation, and if that's true, that's a big question because there is a difference between hedging and speculation. You hedge your risk, but speculation is just for profit making. So if an NGO indulges in profit making, that's a big question. Then my second question would be, why not you use RTI and PIL? Well, Rahul Gandhi will be seriously offended. Sorry, but I cannot help it.
What kind of speculation? Please explain.
All right. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this debate has gone on for 2 days. One thing which comes to my mind is only this. Activists say we have a right, we have all our rights. Tonight I'd like to remind them of their duties. Their fundamental duties, and your duty, you know, Kavita, like you can't go to the East India Company, and say, find a way to reform the Indian economy. This is like going to the East India Company and finding a way to reform the Indian economy.
The corporates are the East India.
You are going to the General Electric, to the United States.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Reform the economy.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
It's an obligation of any government to listen to its people. Mr. Trivedi, it's an obligation of your government to listen to everyone. It is an NGO or one single citizen of India. You've got to
मेरा मकसद नहीं था. मेरा मकसद था कि हंगामा खड़ा होना चाहिए. They are not at all concerned with the development of the country. They are only concerned in creating unrest so that their social and their other ulterior motives are fulfilled.
That's incorrect. That's absolutely anti-democratic.
Okay,
Mr.
gentlemen.
Trivedi, you have a majority government, but you cannot afford to say that I will kill dissent. I will not hear a contrarian voice. I will not hear an alternative viewpoint.
I thank you all for joining me on this debate on the Newshour tonight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.